Hello everybody, this is 5-Star General here with the first video of Operation Hats. Um, Maybe you have noticed that 4 games are currently ongoing here on YouTube. All of those 4 are tournament games from Discord, and the idea came from Jinx to make such a thing. So the winners of every table, they proceed to the semifinals, and from there the winner will proceed in the finals. So we're having a lot of great players here um, in this game and in the others. So great setup, and I'm really excited about this. So I think we have seen already some interesting stuff, especially in Operation Neptune. Some crazy things happened with the Chinese influence roles, and so go and check out this game. It's fun to watch, as well as the other two. Just forgot about the names, but Operation Neptune is really fun to watch, and I hope it will be the same here. So I try my best to do my part in it. And yeah, let's start with the Spanish turn, shall we? We have um, we have seen a really good attack, a successful attack from the nationalists here in Eastern Andalusia. So it looks already pretty bad from the very beginning. I thought, hey, let's make this a bit shorter and try my best to uh, do a desperate attack here. So I decided to move the 2 infantry to Western Andalusia together with the infantry from Catalonia, and together with the medium bomber and the fighter from Madrid. So all were attacking Eastern Andalusia. Nationalists, they have a cavalry and an infantry here. So I already put those dice on the battle board. So my infantry will attack at a 1 because it's mountain territory, fighter at 6 and a medium bomber at 7 against a 2 and a 4 from the Republicans. Oh, sorry, nationalists. So let's roll for the ones. Don't expect a hit here. Let's see, no hit as expected, and then we can just roll for the other 2, fighter and medium bomber. And I do see 1 hit. I was hoping for 2 hits, but maybe that was too much to expect here. So they will lose the cavalry, of course. What about the rolls here? 2 12s. Oh, that's good. I got lucky here. So let's remove the cavalry die. I will proceed with the infantry. And I see there are no hits here. Not that I expect anything. Maybe I get another hit here from the fighter. Okay, no hit for me. So maybe the nationalists are lucky and they roll a, what is it? A 9. So again, lucky me. One more time. The infantry at a 1, no hit. And the fighter and the tactical, sorry, the medium bomber. Oh, come on. That's a, what is it? Sorry, I can't. Oh, that's a 6. Sorry, I was thinking that was a 9. So the last hit I need, but let's see if the infantry does score a hit here at the very end of the battle. Nope. That means no casualties for me as well. So only good attacks here in Spain. That means let's remove these 2. Yeah, apologies for being such a bad guy at TTS here with the camera stuff. So we have now 3 infantry in Eastern Andalusia. The medium bomber will fly back to Catalonia, and as well as the Republican fighter. And let's see, there is no cavalry left, so he can't move through Madrid. That means I will also retreat with the infantry back to Catalonia here. And let's do a recruitment roll. Oh, sorry, one thing I forgot, the heavy cruiser will go in port in Catalonia because we can have a ghost militia then. So let me make this a little bit smaller. Should be the right size. So the heavy cruiser is in port in Catalonia, as mentioned, and now we have 1, 2, 3 territories, and another 4 means I get a recruitment roll on a 7 or less, and that's a 4. Pretty good, pretty good. I decide to take 2 militias. So 1 militia will be placed in Madrid, and the other one will be placed in Basque Basque country. Or should we move it to Catalonia maybe? Yeah. No, let's leave it here in Basque country. So that's okay. All right, so that's about Spain. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's move things over to CCP now. That's a bit quicker because I don't have any combat move or non-combat move. I spend 1 IPP on an influence roll. I will try to influence Singhai, and I need a 1 or a 2 here. Come on. Ah, that was close. That's a 10, so failed. Now the recruitment roll for CCP, I need a 1. Also no success here. That means I save 1 IPP for my next turn. Let's take a look. Where are we here? I mean, it's not bad having 3 IPP on the following turn, but yeah, that's about it. We are already here in this area. That means we should make the recruitment roll here for the Mongolians. Let's see what we get. We need a 4 or less. No success here. All right. That means we can move things over to the Russians. Now, let me check for the Russians. They do have a tech roll, but we decided to do the tech rolls at the end of the turn. So like an anti-cheating mechanism here. And I think the last roll, so if you're at stage 3, we do the tag roll in Discord with a dice server. But for now, I think we can do that right away at the end of the turn. So let's do the, let's check out the buys for Russia. Now there was some discussion before the game. So let's see, there will be some lend-lease from my side, and I decided, oh, let's see what we discussed here. Sorry, I wasn't prepared. So what do we have here? We have a mountain brigade which will be lend-leased to Abyssinia. So that's the total of 4. So I save nothing on this turn. And let's move things to the non-combat movement. So first of all, land units. The infantry from northern Russia goes to Karelia. The infantry from Karelia goes to Kola. The infantry from western Russia goes to Karelia as well. The cavalry in western Russia moves to Karelia as well. The Soviet tank from Smolensk goes to Karelia. No change in Leningrad. The infantry from southern Belarus will move into Smolensk. The guy in Smolensk will stay there. All planes will move to Leningrad. I think I will do that on a task marker later. So that's a fighter, an air transport, a tactical, and a fighter from Kursk as well. Oops, sorry. So he will go to Leningrad as well. The infantry from Moscow will go to western Russia. The light tank will move to Kursk from Kiev. The infantry from western Ukraine goes to Kiev. Infantry from southern Ukraine goes to Kiev. The infantry from eastern Ukraine goes to Kursk. The motorized goes to Kursk from eastern Ukraine. Then we have a motorized here in Stalingrad. Move to Kursk. Seaplane from Donetsk, Kuban moves to Leningrad. Here in Gorky, infantry moves to Moscow. Same with the infantry from Saratov, moves to Moscow. Stalingrad infantry moves 1 down to Kalmitskaya. hard to pronounce. The cavalry from North Caucasia goes to Transcaucasia, as well as the infantry goes from Northern Caucasia to Transcaucasia. The infantry from Western Kazakhstan goes to Kalmytskaya. The infantry in Turkmenistan moves up to Western Kazakhstan. The motorized from central Kazakhstan moves to Stalingrad. Now let's head to the east. The cavalry moves 1 and 2 to, what's the name here? Orenburg? Yeah, I think it's Orenburg. The infantry from Novosibirsk goes to Angara. Motorized will rail all the way from Chita to Orekursk, having most of my motorized here. Then we have a militia, it stays in Chita. Infantry from Yakutsk moves to Chita. Infantry from Amur moves to Chita. Infantry from Primorsky Krai moves to Amur. These ships will stay here, so no non-combat move from them. By the way, the same with these ships here in the Black Sea. And of course, our famous TBD in the Caspian Sea will stay here as well. I think I have moved all my units. These ships here close to Leningrad will also stay here. So I think I've done all the non-combat movements. Let me cross-check here. Yep, and that means that we can do the Lend-Lease to Abyssinia. So the unit will be produced in, we can say Kiev, goes to the port in Crimea and moves through the Turkish Strait, through the Suez Canal. It reaches the port in French Somaliland, and then will be moved into Abyssinia. So now there are 2 militias and 1 mountain infantry in Abyssinia. I hope this will help these guys here in the war against the Italians. Slow them down a bit maybe. And I think that's it. Oh, I forgot to place 2 units, sorry. So we have a destroyer and a submarine. And these, oops, that was really bad. Damn, what was that again? There's an infantry. Oh, that's the International Brigade. Apologies, guys. I will fix that later in the save game. I just want to grab the submarine and the destroyer. I'm sorry, I have to practice a little bit before my next turn. Sorry about that. Yeah, well, so the destroyer will go to wait a second, that's a 16, right? Or a 14. The destroyer will go into a 14, and the submarine will be built in the Black Sea in M11. All right, folks, that's about it. So we can do the tech roll for the Russians. I decided to start with improved factories because I really like oops, that's the wrong. I really like to have the T-34, which should be available for the factory. So let's do a roll here. The only tech roll I have. Oh, I got lucky. That's a 10, which is beautiful. That is fantastic. So good start. I had some bad luck with the recruitment rolls here, but the other were really well. So can't complain, I would say. And yeah, guys, I think that's it. Handing things over to turn 1 and Japan. Again, I'm super excited about this game. Can't wait for the next turns. And apart from that, if I don't post another video before Sylvester and New Year's Eve, I wish you all guys a great start into 2024. Thanks and have a nice day. Bye bye.